Alright guys, it's hard to believe that we're already filming the July TBR video. Um, I do have, excuse me, a couple of priority books this month that I will be getting to no matter what. So we'll go over those real quick first. So we have, for the first one, is my Once Upon a Book Club box, which is Maybelle Goes Back to the Chopping Block. And it came with these different gifts, if you know Once Upon a Book Club. So this one I will be trying to read around the first week of July. It looks cute. I'm kind of excited for it. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one for first priority book of the month. And then the second priority book is The Fae Princess by Nikki St. Crow. This is the fourth book in the Vicious Lost Boys series, and this will be getting me caught up on a series because the new book, I think, comes out in November, and I think that's the final book, so I will be caught up after this one until the new one comes out. But I love this series, so I'm excited for this one. I love me the Dark Peter Pan retelling. And then the next one I have is The Island by Natasha Preston, and this one, since it's my birthday month in July, I'm going to Silverwood Theme Park, and I love theme parks, and this one is about an abandoned theme park on an island. So I figured, what a better time to actually crack into my Natasha Preston collection, because I have quite a decent one growing behind me, and I still have yet to read one of her books, so I was really, really excited for this one. And then the next one I am the most excited for because I am going to a book con in August, and she is going to be there. So this one will probably be the last book I read in July, but that is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry, and I am going to meet her in August, and I am so freaking excited, guys. Like, I can't even begin to state how excited I am to go and meet Devney Perry and get this signed. So, yay. I'm, like, ridiculously excited for this one, guys. It is Shield of Sparrows. I know, I'm a bit behind the ball, but I don't care. I've wanted to wait until I was about to go meet her in August, so yay. I'm super, super excited for this one, guys. But anyways, for picking the rest of I think we'll do 4, maybe 5 more books, maybe 6, because this is fun. And I like to have like a big TBR to kind of pick from is what I'm learning, because I am such a mood reader that the more books I have on my quote-unquote TBR and the one that, or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, is I'm a big mood reader, so the more books I have to pick on my TBR stack, the better it's gonna go. So, we might do 6 of these, and I have, this little stack of cards that kind of apply to the different books on this shelf. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get these cards shuffled, and we will get to picking some books off of this cart, because I'm also trying to do like a clear the cart challenge, and my goal is to get through this cart in the next like 2-3 months. So, and this is a back-sided cart too. There's books way back here. But anyways, guys, we're gonna shuffle this little stack of cards here, and I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, guys, so we're gonna cut the little deck after I just shuffled these, so let's see. Okay. Alright, and let's see, we're gonna go ahead and pick the first one here. We have, what does that say? Read a book by a favorite author. Okay, so luckily I have a bunch by her, so we could do this one. This one. We could also do this one. Could start that one. Do I have any others on here? Could do this one. Okay. Alright, so I have two favorite authors, I guess, on this cart here. Well, I guess three, not two. So the first two are Summer in the City and Lightlark by Alex Astor. So we could go for one of these two, which would be, you know, like a nice summary book or kind of starting another series, which, to be honest, I don't really know if I have the time to start a new series. So I think the first one that we're going to eliminate is going to be Lightlark. So we're going to put Lightlark back on the cart for the moment. I do really want to get to it at some point, but I am in the middle of so many series that it's ridiculous. So the first contender is going to be Summer in the City by Alex Astor. And then we have West of Wicked by Nikki St. Crow. And this one just looks awesome. It's like a dark Wizard of Oz retelling. And then we have two books by H.D. Carlton. We have the My Dreadful Darling, which is book one in, I forget what this little duology is going to be called. So we have this one, or we have Phantom by H.D. Carlton, which would help me to finish off the cat and mouse duet world. So, you know, I think that I am going to be smart and finish off another, like, series, and we're gonna go with Phantom by H.D. Carlton. For the prompt, read a book by a favorite author. So I think that's what we're gonna go with for that one, is Phantom by H.D. Carlton, which I'm ridiculously excited for. So yay, getting that one knocked off the cart is awesome. So we're gonna get the cart kind of put back together a little bit, just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and pick the next prompt. Oh, God. Why are the hardbacks always so hard to get onto the top one? And, okay. Do a little adjusting here so we can still see the cart. Sorry, guys. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and pick another little card here. Maybe we'll pick more from this side this time, and go with this one. Alright, let's see. What does it say? Read a book from the ends of your shelf. Okay, so we're gonna, how I kind of count the TBR cart is from, like, this book of, which is Bloodbound, to this side, and then The Poisoner to this side. So the end of my shelf would be Damned by Chuck Palahniuk, which this one has been on a TBR before. So I guess that it's time that I actually get to it. I don't know why it's been intimidating me. I know it's gonna be like a Breakfast Club meets Fight Club in hell, because Chuck Palahniuk is the one that wrote the Fight Club book. So, and it is described as a Breakfast Club in hell. And I'm excited for it. I just really need to pick it up. So I'm glad that it ended up on the TBR thanks to the read a book from the end of your shelf prompt. Alright, so I think we're going to do 6. So we just did 2, so we got 4 more cards to go. And that'll give me like a nice kind of chunky, like, TBR to pick from. So Let's see. We're now kind of in the middle here. And just see what we get with that one. Which is... I really don't feel like doing that. And I don't have any books on the cart from when I was a child. So I'm trying to just take down this. So we're going to put that one back. Yep. Because I do want to do that at some point, but right now I'm just trying to get through the books that I really need to read. So, we are just going to go ahead and draw the top card this time. It says, read a book, written by a new to you author. Okay, so I have a couple of those on this cart as well. You know, I could make it nice and easy on myself and take these books out and deconstruct the cart just to get some books out. I could make it nice on myself and do one of the Chloe Gong novellas in this Last Violent Call, like novella duet. So I could be nice and easy on myself and pick one of these. Or, let's see, a couple new to me authors would be, we could do, Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I've heard nothing but good things about this book and this series, and that would be a new to me author. Or we could do Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee. That's also a new to me author. Or we could do not that one. We could do Bloodbound by Ellis Hunter. So I think we're gonna just pick between these four here. So, do I really want another thick fantasy on my TBR? No, I really don't. So we're gonna put Bloodbound back. And then Filthy Rich Vampire can stay for round 2. Twisted Love. I think I can wait for this one just a little bit, so we're gonna put that one back. And, you know, to be honest, I think I am gonna be a little kind to myself and eliminate Filthy Rich Vampire. And we are going to go with, what is it? A Foul Thing, which is the first novella in this little novella duology. So I think we're going to go with A Foul Thing and be kind to myself this month. So... And this is a new to me author. I've never read anything by Chloe Gong, so I am excited for this one. We can take that out. Take the box set out at least. Put that one back up there. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. And the cover is ridiculously adorable for these novellas. I love the way that they were done. On the back it says, "Are we really going to do this? Are we going to risk it?" And this little novella here sits right at, how many pages? 115, so that's perfect. So, yes, I'm being kind to myself and putting a novella on my July TBR. Yay. And I've actually really been wanting to read that novella duology, so... I'm excited. We're going to cut the deck again and just draw the top card for the next book. So let's see here. This one says, read a book, which is a fake relationship trope. Maybe this one. I think I'm just gonna put that prompt back for the moment, and we're gonna go ahead and draw another one. I know, I'm cheating, I don't care. So we're gonna cut the deck and draw the top card again. And that one says, read a book, with a found family. Okay. I think I might have a couple of those. With a found family. I think this one could count. I think Light Lark could count. With a found family aspect. Yeah, I think we got these two. So we got Light Lark, or we got West of Wicked. And to be honest, I've been eyeing West of Wicked for a while, so I think we are going to go with West of Wicked. Eventually Light Lark will make it on there. I just really don't want to start a whole nother series because I'm on book 2 of the Zodiac Academy series, and that is a massive series to be tackling right now. So, do I really want to start another series? Kind of not really. So, we're going to go with, and I know this is going to be a part of a duology, and I have the second one on pre-order, but that's 2 books compared to like 200 or 26, I think, are in the Zodiac Academy series now, something like that. So we're going to go with West of Wicked by Nikki St. Crow for a book with a found family aspect. And then let's see here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and let's go with this one. I'm feeling this one. And that says, read a book set in or around a school. Okay. So that could be this one. This one. Read a book set in or around a school. So yeah, I think we got these 2. We have The Similars by Rebecca Hanover, which is a book that I need to finish. I got about like 25% of the way into it. Or I could read The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. And I feel like I have enough fantasy on this TBR already that I kind of want to go with The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I've been eyeing this book for a while, and I am super excited to get to this one. So we're going to go with The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey for read a book set in or around a school. So I'm excited for that one. Like, ridiculously excited. Okay. So far we have 4 books picked with the cards. So, one more, guys. One more card. Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna get. Read a book that explores a different... Nope. Not doing that one because I don't have any like religious based books on here at the moment. So we are going to go with this one. It says, read a book that matches your shirt. So a black and white cover. Do I have anything on here? Yeah. We have this one. Let's see. With a black and white cover. So we could do Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue, or we could do Silver Elite by Danny Francis. And again, I feel like I have enough fantasy on here, so I think we're going to eliminate Silver Elite and we're gonna go with Her Soul to Take. I think that sounds pretty stinking good to me. So, yay! I'm finally gonna be trying to get to Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I've heard really good things about this trilogy, so I'm excited to get into this one. I know I was saying I didn't want to start like a whole nother series, but you know what? A dark romance series is different than a fantasy series. So we're gonna go with Her Soul to Take. I'm excited, guys. We have so many good books here. Well, let's quickly go back through them, which of course, you know, Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. For the prompt, read a book that matches your shirt. And then The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey for the prompt, a book set in a school or academy setting. And then we have West of Wicked by Nikki St. Crow for a read a book with a found family aspect. And then we have the A Foul Thing by Chloe Gong novella for a new to you author. We have Damned by Chuck Palahniuk for a book at the end of your shelf. And then we have Phantom by H.D. Carlton for a book by a favorite author. And then for the priority books, because I'm going to get this signed in August, is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. For my birthday vacation, The Island by Natasha Preston. And then to help get me caught up on a series, we have The Fae Princess by Nikki St. Crow. And then for my Once Upon a Book Club, we have Miss Mabel Goes Back to the Chopping Block. Guys, this is quite a chunky little TBR. Like, that's a nice size one. And we'll see. I'm not going to punish myself if I don't get through all of these books, or if I decide to deviate and read another book from my cart. I'm not going to get mad at myself like some people seemingly tend to do on here. That just doesn't seem to me like it makes reading very fun. So I am excited for the books that I have on this TBR. It's going to help me kind of mood read a little better, I hope. And so, guys, if you're curious about how I did on my June TBR, that video will be posted tomorrow after I finish editing and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope that you have a good day, and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite coffee to drink is and what book you're going to be reading first in July. For me, I think it's going to be Miss Mabel Goes Back to the Chopping Block. I mean, technically, I'll probably still be finishing the second book in the Zodiac Academy series. Again, I will update you guys on that in my reading wrap-up kind of video. But this will be the first book, I believe, that I pick up in July, because it looks like a really cute, quick read with a MMC, or FMC, that is like 60 plus years old, going back to college. So I'm excited for this one. So I think that's the one that we're going to crack into first, just so I can get the gifts open. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and check out some of the other ones on my YouTube or TikTok or whatever you're watching this on. And I hope that y'all have a good day.